Welcome to Early On. We provide programming in Brantford and Brant County for children ages 0 to 6 with their parents and caregivers. My name is Pauline. We're going to sing a song and read a story today. Let's get started. Let me see your finger. One little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, and lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Two little fingers, two little fingers, two little fingers, tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, and lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Three little fingers, three little fingers, three little fingers, tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, and lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Four little fingers, four little fingers, four little fingers, tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, and lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Five little fingers, five little fingers, five little fingers, clap, clap, clap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, and lay them in your lap, lap, lap. The story we're going to read today is called The Cow Who Climbed a Tree by Gemma Merino. Tina was a very curious cow. She had a thirst for discovery. Her mind was full of wonderful things, all of which her sisters found very silly, impossible, ridiculous, nonsense, they would say every time she told them her amazing ideas. Her sisters were only interested in one thing: fresh, juicy grass. One day, when Tina was exploring the woods, she decided to try something new. She began to climb a tree. Up and up she went. And at the top, Tina couldn't believe her eyes. Unlike the fierce dragon she had seen in her books, this one was friendly and vegetarian. All afternoon, they talked about wonderful dreams and incredible stories. Tina couldn't wait to tell her sisters about her new friend. But her sisters were not impressed. Dragons don't exist. Cows can't climb trees. Impossible. Ridiculous. Nonsense, they said. And with that, they went to bed. But the next morning, Tina was nowhere to be seen. Her sisters found a note. Gone flying with the dragon of the woods, Tina. Well, that was it. Tina's nonsense had gone too far. The sisters decided to go and find her and bring her home. For the first time, they ventured beyond the farm and into the woods. They had never imagined it would be so beautiful. And they came across something very strange. Impossible, they said. But the first cow began to climb, and one after another, up they went. The world beyond the fields was extraordinary. But where was Tina? Suddenly, the cows looked up. It was impossible. It was ridiculous. It was nonsense. But it was true. Tina was flying. And when she asked her sisters to join her, they said something they had never said before. Yes, why not? And after that, they just couldn't wait to see what else was possible. Thanks for joining our early on activity today. Have a great day. Bye.